Lady jumped out of the car immediately and yelled, "I don't see how he could have survived that." My son and I were just crying. It was it was unbelievable. Katie and I are crying. Those two grown men are crying. Four guys crying.
최근 미국 반려동물 커뮤니티에서 진돗개는 절대 입양하지 마세요라는 경고문이 돌며 엄청난 화제를 모으고 있습니다. 사나워서일까요? 키우기 까다로워서일까요? 놀랍게도 그 이유는 전혀 다른 곳에 있었습니다. 미국인들은 진돗개가 가진 어떤 치명적인 본성을 한번 겪고 나면 두 번 다시 다른 품종을 키울 수 없는 몸이 되어버린다고 입을 모으고 있는데요. 도대체 한국의 진돗개가 어떤 기막힌 비밀을 숨기고 있길래 콧대 높은 미국인들이 이토록 푹 빠져버린 채 입양 경고문까지 날리고 있는 걸까요?
Jindos. A lot of people have expressed that they're looking to know more about Jindo dogs, and since they are a pretty rare breed, I wanted to cover some quick facts about the Jindo. If this is your first time learning about Jindo dogs from South Korea, they are a member of the Spitz family, and they look a little bit like Shibas, which you can see covered in my other video. As a personality type, they tend to be very soft-spoken, very loyal to a fault. They aren't good work dogs because they only prefer one handler, and they are a medium activity breed. They're also sometimes referred to as Korean village dogs because they are the typical breed of dog you would see around a Korean village, but technically the only real Jindo come from Jindo Island where the breed is originally created. Everything else is just sparkling dog, if you will. Most Jindos, here you can see my dog Jin as well as another Jindo here who is a mix. If you're in New York City,
진돗개는 오직 단 한 명의 보호자만 따르는 성향이 매우 강한 것으로 알려져 있습니다. 사역견으로는 부적합할 정도로 보호자를 향해 지나친 애착을 보여주기 때문인데요. 천재견으로 불리는 보더콜리와 진돗개에게 동시에 장난감을 던져주자 보더콜리는 쏜살같이 달려가지만 진돗개는 눈길조차 주지 않고 주인의 곁을 묵묵히 지키고 섭니다. 그 어떤 재미있는 놀이보다 내 주인을 지키는 것이 최우선인 셈이죠. 이토록 고귀하고 지조 있는 진돗개의 특성은 서구권 반려인들에게 신선한 충격과 감동을 선사하고 있습니다. 그런데 이 엄청난 본능은 미국 가정집에서 전혀 예상치 못한 치명적인 부작용을 낳기도 합니다. 천사 같은 리트리버 문화에 익숙한 미국인들을 당황하게 만든 기막히게 똑똑하고 유별난 진돗개만의 소름 돋는 사생활은 과연 어떤 모습일까요?
How do you keep him looking so white in this dirty city?
He's very good with the bath. He doesn't love it, but he just sits and does it. We clean his paws every time he comes in the house. He likes to keep himself clean.
I see he's munching on a couple of sticks over here. What are his favorite foods?
He loves beef. I actually make his food at home. He's kind of spoiled.
Now, how does he behave when you're not home?
Oh, not great. He doesn't like being left alone at home. That's something that we are slowly working on.
I had a dog who had terrible separation anxiety, and I never figured it out. What are you guys doing for that?
Sometimes we'll put him in daycare because he's very social, actually. Like, he loves going to the dog park, but if he's alone, he will cry.
Can you give us some advice for people?
더러운 길을 피하고 집에 오면 스스로 발을 하라 고양이처럼 깔끔함을 유지하는 진돗개. 게다가 보호자가 눈앞에서 사라지면 분리불안을 느낄 정도로 깊은 애착을 보여줍니다. 이 깔끔한 성격과 껌딱지 같은 애교에 미국인들은 그야말로 심장을 부여잡고 있는데요. 하지만 얌전한 실내견인 줄만 알았던 진돗개가 문 밖을 나서는 순간 동네 생태계를 뒤흔드는 무서운 포식자로 돌변한다고 합니다. 산책줄을 푼 진돗개가 미국 공원 한복판에서 버림믿기 힘든 돌발 행동을 벌였다고 합니다.
Mama, guess what? Mama, it's your birthday!
Yes, you've been with us one whole year. And her personality keeps on changing even till today too. She's still getting really like out of her shell, even like a year in to us having her. She wags her tail a lot more indoors. Typically, she used to only get excited when she would go on walks, or if she was outside and things like that, but now she's perfectly waggy indoors. She gets excited when Carlo and I get excited, like just right now, even if she's not going for a WALK. And yeah, she just seems a lot happier. She loves walking. That's her favorite activity, but she doesn't like exercising. Like, she doesn't run, or she doesn't like hard hikes or anything like that. When we go on walks, it's because she likes sniffing. She She likes exploring her environment and sniffing like other dogs' scents. And then she likes hunting. That's her number one favorite thing to do is hunt those squirrels, huh? Squirrels, anything in the ground. You catch flies. She's killed 2 mice. And what else, Mama? Mama, ready to walk?
Can I walk, Mona?
Let's go!
Let's go! Yeah. She's like trying to calculate it. Mama, you're free to go.
Hey, you have to grab her because she runs. We made it. This is one of Momo's favorite parks because it has a lot of, I don't know what you call them, groundhogs?
Otters.
Otters. Little squirrels, chipmunks.
They're not chipmunks.
They live in the ground, so she loves to be on the hunt. So, what's your favorite thing about having Momo?
She's unconditionally loving. She's there when you go home, and she's just excited to greet you. Or she's not and just chilling in the bed. Hi there. You're sleeping, little girl. Good girl. Momo, too late.
Are you gonna show us where home is?
Where's home? Good.
Yeah, come on.
Go.
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 She's a good girl off leash, as long as there's no animals to hunt.
She really doesn't.
Oh yeah, she doesn't like the grass.
Go to the grass.
Come here.
What about at the park?
She only goes on grass if she needs to pee or poop. Or if she has no choice.
평소에는 조건 없는 사랑을 주며 꼬리를 흔들지만 밖에서는 다람쥐와 생쥐를 단숨에 사냥해버리는 완벽한 야생의 본능을 숨기고 있었습니다. 주인에 대한 맹목적인 사랑과 어디서든 살아남는 끈질긴 생존 본능. 최근 이 2가지 특성이 결합하여 미국 전역을 눈물바다로 만든 기적 같은 사건이 발생했습니다.
This is Nico. You might be able to tell from these photos that Nico is 16-year-old Caden Alt's adventure partner.
Always fun to have around. He's right there at your side walking around. And yeah, he's just awesome.
On July 26th, Nico went camping with Caden's dad, David, in the Gifford Pinchot National Forest. Late that night, Nico wandered over to the road and got hit by a car. David ran from the campsite just in time to see Nico sprint off into the woods.
A lady jumped out of the car immediately and yelled, I don't see how he could have survived that.
David searched all night but couldn't find Nico. It was devastating. For the next 31 days, he and Caden spent as much time as they could going back to look.
Every weekend we went up there, we searched. That was pretty hard, coming back every day, not finding anything.
Then this Sunday, they got a call from 2 guys who had seen a post about Nico on Facebook and spotted him about 100 yards from where he disappeared.
That was just like, my heart dropped for a second, like, is this happening?
The Good Samaritans canceled their own trip and drove Nico straight to Vancouver.
My son and I were just crying. It was it was unbelievable. Yeah. And then of course when we're in the driveway and they bring him up, Caden and I are crying. Those 2 grown men are crying. 4 guys crying. It was great.
Nico lost about 15 pounds, but is otherwise okay. He seemed pretty happy to be back by Caden's side.
So glad to have him back. He's not like perfect, energetic, back up to himself, but he's getting there better every day. He's just as cute as ever. House is filled again.
So what did he do for 31 days alone in the woods?
As far as like trying to recap, only Nico knows the story, right? And too bad he couldn't tell it.
차에 치이는 끔찍한 사고를 당하고도 무려 31일 동안이나 험난한 야생의 숲속에서 버텨낸 16살의 노견 진돗개 니코. 몸무게가 6.8kg나 빠질 정도로 오랜 시간 배고픔과 고통을 견뎌낸 이유는 오직 사랑하는 가족의 품으로 돌아가겠다는 끈질긴 집념 하나뿐이었습니다. 진돗개는 절대 입양하지 마세요. 미국인들이 왜 이런 반어법을 쓰는지 이제야 알 것 같습니다. 주인을 향해 목숨마저 내어놓는 진돗개의 위대하고 숭고한 사랑. 대한민국을 넘어 전 세계인의 가슴을 울리고 있는 진돗개의 감동적인 여정은 앞으로도 계속될 것입니다.